On July 1, 2025, at exactly 3:07 Coordinated Universal Time, a detection system perched high on a Hawaiian mountain picked up something unusual. It was fast, blisteringly fast. The object streaked across the sky at nearly 60 kilometers per second, a speed no planet, comet, or asteroid bound by the sun's gravity could ever achieve. Within hours, astronomers around the world confirmed the suspicion. This was not a local object. This was a messenger from beyond. Its official designation, 3I Atlas. The 3I meant it was only the third interstellar visitor ever recorded, following in the footsteps of Oumuamua in 2017 and 2I Borisov in 2019. But from the very beginning, it was clear that Atlas was in a league of its own. Bigger, faster, stranger early measurements stunned researchers. Between 3 and 7 miles wide, 3I Atlas dwarfed both of its predecessors. Oumuamua was only a few hundred meters across. Borisov stretched about half a mile. But Atlas was so large it rivaled Halley's Comet, the legendary wanderer of our own solar system. The difference? Halley is family. It loops back every 76 years. Atlas was an outsider, a one-time projectile slashing through our skies, destined to never return. Yet size and speed weren't its only oddities. Its orbit, at first predictable, began to misbehave. The first anomaly by July 3, subtle deviations showed up in tracking data. By July 4, the numbers no longer matched the models. And by July 6, Atlas was already 15,000 kilometers away from where gravity said it should be. Comets can drift when jets of gas erupt from their surfaces, pushing them off course. But here, the effect was far too strong, far too systematic. This wasn't random sputtering. It was consistent, directional, measurable. Something unseen was pushing it. Chemistry from elsewhere. As telescopes zeroed in, the mystery deepened. Data from the James Webb Space Telescope and the Atacama Large Millimeter Array, ALMA, painted a picture unlike anything in the solar system. Instead of being dominated by water vapor, Atlas vented carbon dioxide at an 8:1 ratio to hydrogen oxide. It ejected nickel without any detectable iron, an unheard of imbalance in natural bodies. The dust grains it shed reflected and stored heat in ways that looked engineered, almost like high-tech thermal materials. And yet, none of these oddities explained the force shifting its path. Echoes of Oumuamua. Astronomers couldn't help but remember Oumuamua, the cigar-shaped interstellar visitor from 2017. That object too had mysteriously accelerated without a clear cause. Some scientists argued it might have been a fragment of exotic ice. Others speculated it could be a solar sail, an artifact of alien engineering. Now, 8 years later, the universe had delivered a sequel. But this time, the object wasn't small and fleeting. It was billions of tons of mass, steering, or being steered, through our solar system. If it really was shifting course under some hidden mechanism, it wasn't a minor nudge. It was as though the object had a will of its own. Exotic theories emerged. By late July, the International Astronomical Union convened emergency working groups. No one had a satisfying answer, but speculation surged. Could Atlas be a hollow shell, a massive relic with thin walls, pushed along by sunlight like a solar sail? Was it made of materials unknown to science, capable of channeling magnetic fields for propulsion? Or was it a natural fragment born in a star system utterly unlike our own, carrying chemical fingerprints of alien worlds? For the first time in modern astronomy, the phrase, unexplained acceleration, appeared in sober, peer-reviewed reports. The pattern problem. If it were just one object, scientists could dismiss it as an oddity. But now there were two, Oumuamua and 3I Atlas, separated by less than a decade, both showing signs of anomalous behavior. Were these just rare accidents? Or were we glimpsing a larger pattern? Could our solar system lie along a route traveled by wandering bodies, or artifacts, that carry signatures of physics, chemistry, or even intent we do not yet understand? Looking ahead, the mystery of 3I, Atlas may not stay hidden forever. The universe has a way of delivering answers, sometimes in whispers, sometimes in tidal waves. And one of those answers may arrive soon. In just a year's time, the Vera C. Rubin Observatory in Chile will open its eyes to the heavens. Unlike any telescope before it, Rubin is designed not to stare at one tiny patch of sky, but to capture the entire dome of night, again and again, night after night. It will build a living movie of the cosmos in motion. With its 8.4-meter mirror and the world's largest digital camera, Rubin will record billions of stars, galaxies, asteroids, and, most importantly, wanderers from interstellar space. Scientists expect it to uncover dozens of new visitors every year. Over decades, perhaps hundreds. For the first time, humanity will not just wait for chance alignments. We will have the beginnings of a catalog of objects from other star systems. Each will be a time capsule, carrying clues to alien environments, alien chemistry, and alien histories. Some may be cold and ordinary. But if even a fraction behave as Atlas has, the consequences will be profound. Because it would mean something far deeper than a single mystery. It would mean our understanding of gravity, chemistry, and cosmic mechanics is incomplete. That the forces shaping these bodies are not the ones we have neatly mapped in textbooks. And perhaps, that some interstellar travelers are not accidents of nature at all. That some may be deliberate, engineered, guided. And this raises a chilling question. What happens if, one day, one of these objects isn't just drifting harmlessly through the void? What if its course is deliberate? What if it is aimed directly at Earth? A warning from the stars. For now, 3I, Atlas remains a riddle, a vast body slipping through our skies, behaving in ways our equations cannot explain. It may fade into the dark, leaving behind only fragments of data, whispers of what it was, and puzzles we may never solve. Or it may be remembered as something more. The first clear signal from the interstellar deep. Not a signal of radio waves or blinking lights, but of motion in matter itself. A messenger whispering that the universe is stranger, more dynamic, and less predictable than we dared to believe. When Oumuamua appeared in 2017, it challenged our assumptions. But it was fleeting and small, and in the end, it left us with no proof. Now, 8 years later, Atlas has returned the mystery, larger, bolder, impossible to dismiss. 2 visitors. 2 anomalies. 2 reminders that our solar system is not isolated, but part of a greater sea filled with wanderers that do not always play by the rules. The question is no longer whether interstellar objects exist. We know they do. The question is, what are they? Are they relics from alien star systems, carrying with them the frozen chemistry of worlds we will never see? Are they natural bodies shaped by exotic physics, forces and processes that our science has not yet grasped? Or are they something more? Fragments of ancient engineering. Silent vessels drifting between suns. Testimonies of civilizations that may have risen and fallen long before ours. A restless universe. Whatever the truth, Atlas is a reminder that the cosmos is not a quiet, predictable clockwork. It is a restless ocean. A place of storms, of currents, of wanderers that appear without warning, brush past our fragile world, and vanish again into the dark. And with each one that passes, we are left with the same haunting realization. We are not standing safely at the edge of this ocean, looking out. We are already in it. We are not just observers of the universe. We are participants in a larger drama, one we are only beginning to glimpse.